Hey guys and gals, I haven't really worked any of this Horse Creek Chert on film yet, I don't think. So there's a little piece here that I heat treated. It's actually a little pot lid that popped off another piece. But I'm going to try to, let's see if I can do a little bit of small scale percussion on it. It's almost ready to pressure flake right now. But I need to try to get rid of this bulb here. Maybe get this edge turned a little bit. Might just make a little Adena or a little leaf blade out of it or something. It's so pretty. Just take a couple flakes, space them out. A little one up there. Go ahead and take a couple flakes over here. Well, I kind of need to get rid of this bulb here. Take another one there. Let's get rid of that little bump there, that little ridge, delta. So now I've got a nice steep edge rolled off there where I can really get in there. I can sneak in there and get a nice flake. Maybe I'll try to hit it right about here. Let me do this. Let me do this the correct way. Go ahead and turn the rest of that edge. That way I can get a flake up here and we'll start working my way in. I can really work my way into this thing. Okay, so since I did that, this looks a little high here, but that's okay. That's still, well, maybe I will take a shallow flake here just to get that level back out. That was not a shallow flake, Brad. This camera's kind of messing me up a little bit. Right in my way. Can't get my velocity. That was a good one. Well, let me go back to getting my flakes up here. Give my tool a little braid there to help it grab a little bit. I don't want it too stiff, or it'll grab too much. Okay. I got rid of some of it. So I got this step fracture over here. There's a little bump here. I think I'll go ahead and, since there's really no mass to drive straight into here, I'm just going to take a little short one. That'll help move me over to get the rest of this. So I just sheared that edge off this way, so that lowered the very edge down, rolled it down. I'm just going to try to catch it with the edge of my billet. Okay, now we're really getting it flattened out. Good deal. Now, try to get a couple back this direction. I'll probably try to come from this side to take care of that step fracture, because that is a doozy. I might be able to get part of it from this ridge right here. Get that flake to spread out. You see that ridge? It's running up right next to it, so if I can get this flake to spread out, it might take care of part of that and thin this. I got that platform there to hit, so I'll just use the corner of my abrader and take it back a little bit on either side. Make sure it's facing the right direction. It is, just barely. I'm going to apply a lot of surface support right on there. I'm not pushing too hard, but I'm pushing pretty hard and pulling back. As I swing, I'll pull back. That'll keep my finger out of the way from smacking it, and it'll help that flake pop off there. Yeah, step 2. I didn't hit over this way far enough, and that flake didn't have enough meat, so it just ran up there and broke off. The edge was a little bit high. I should have prepared it a little bit better, probably. Let's see if I can get another step fracture. Yep. One more. All right. I'm not liking this billet. Let's try this little feller here. This is lead filled. That last one was solid. Okay. I'm gonna redeem myself here. Catching too much of the edge, and now I'm not catching enough of the edge. It pays to double check when you hit one and it don't let go. Now this thing's hanging way out there. If I hit it, it's just going to break it off and crush the edge. So I'll take it in a little bit, and then I'll rake it back this way to bevel it back down. Missed it. So I gotta come back over this way and try to get this step fracture. I gotta do that from over here. I have to lose a little bit of length. Get one there. Man, that almost took care of it. Check that out. Still got what's left there, but I could probably get those with pressure. Man, I'm not doing great with this billet. There we go. Thank you. Finger out. There's a ridge right here and a ridge right here, so I don't want to hit on top of those bumps or that won't let that release. Let's take a couple short flakes going down this way. Just little nippers. There it went. A lot of times you'll get a little step fracture on the other side, but you just gotta be careful. A little carried away there at the end. Let's try to do some pressure work on this thing. I'm gonna have to bring this edge way in because of my boo-boo there. I don't know how well y'all can see this material, but it's pretty awesome stuff. into soft leather, pressure flaking into soft leather quite a bit more, especially with these smaller pieces. It's really not that bad if you get used to the. You just can't use too much inward and get too flat of contours, or your flakes will step real bad. Just taking short ones, moving my edge back and forth, trying to bring it in. This side over here looks pretty good, all besides these step fractures. You can get your inward force by pinning the back edge down with your fingers and get the tool seated in there and then push in. You can see there I wasn't paying attention and got a little fingernail step. That surface was a little too flat in there. Just go ahead and bring that edge in a little bit too. Just rocking it down, letting it seat, and then applying my forces in the direction I want it to. Aiming those flakes in the direction I want them to come off. Feel that edge giving away. Trying to go ahead and get that turned. That was a little bit extra mass hanging down there. I'm trying to work my way up towards a step fracture here. Get my tool on there. See if I can pop some of off there. I just have to leave the rest of it where it's at. Let's do a little bit of flaking with the old horseshoe nail. If it'll handle the Horse Creek, it's been heat treated, so. What's up, sister? See if I can stay in frame. I think I got this horseshoe nail flaker from Flint knapping It's a new one. I think I picked it up at Flint Ridge Knapping. Put a little bit of a lenticular body on this thing. It'll be kind of cool looking. Just placing this thing right on the back side of the edge and letting it roll over. It's taking some little flakes. What are you looking at there, Junior? Getting ready to pounce on something. This felt really weird flaking into this leather when I first tried it, when I started napping. But the next time I tried it, for whatever reason, it felt natural. And I don't know what changed, but other than I had done a bunch of pressure flaking on a rubber pad. So maybe if you tried this and didn't like it in the beginning, give it another shot. I think if I bring my tip over just a little bit, man, this thing on this side is gorgeous. These horseshoe nails grab the edge really nice because they're soft. They don't grab it like copper, but they grab a lot better than like regular mild steel nails. You definitely don't want to get like cut nails for concrete. It's not the same thing. Those cut nails are hardened, hard, not good. Be way too slippery. Lose your predictability when your tooltip's sliding around on the surface. You want that thing to get a good purchase and bite. Send that bulb in there. Almost over top of that step on the edge right there. Probably grab a hold of it, snag it off there. I'm so close. Yeah, I'm getting out. I don't know if I can do it with this. Yeah, kind of got it. So just make sure the edge is sharp. I could sit here for the next hour and a half flaking on this thing, believe me. But I won't. So we'll probably just call it good right about here. It's not the like red, black, and yellow Horse Creek that you're used to seeing, but this does pretty killer piece of material here. I heat treated it so it's really nice and glossy. So this little leaf blade, Horse Creek Chert. I'll continue cleaning it up a little bit, but I might end up putting a stem on it, making a little Adina out of it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Figured I'd slip in another video before I go in and hit the fart sack. Catch y'all on the next one.